Oh, I think I'm live now. Let me see if I can fix all the other stuff that's going on. I should be able to do this. I hope so. Ignore the commercial that's playing right now. But how are y'all doing today? Get out of here, commercial. Actually, audio on my phone. I would like for you to cut off. There we go. Couple more things. Boom. All right. I think I'm ready to start now. How are you guys doing today? How am I doing? Well, I'm doing good. It's your boy Jay the comedian, and you know how I'm doing is I'm exhausted. I'm completely and utterly exhausted. Like I cannot be any more tired than I am right now. I feel like I'm like mentally exhausted. I feel emotionally drained. I'm tired. I'm really, really, really tired. And to be honest, I know a lot of us are. I know I'm not the only one. Like I know for a fact that there are a lot of us out here who are just just tired. You know what I mean? Can you guys hear me good? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me good because I want to know that I sound good. What's up, Mario? What's up, Nubian sister? How you doing? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me good? This is a new setup, obviously, and I need to know if y'all can hear me good. But um, one thing else, yeah, I'm exhausted. This entire like election season and everything like that, it really took a lot out of me. And I didn't run. I felt emotionally invested because of what I believe and what I believe in. And with that said, I felt like, we couldn't lose. You know what I mean? It was one of those feelings. But more than anything else, I wanted the healing to start. And I don't know if it's going to start now, especially if your candidate wasn't successful. I don't know if you're in a position or willing or open to start like healing, but I would like to take this opportunity and try to at least attempt to have some healing inside of the XJW community because during this entire like presidential back and forth, I've seen so many people who were really cool with each other, you know what I mean? End up really hating and disliking each other over their political views. And I mean, it's depressing to see. It's hard to deal with, and I'm not. I'm guilty of this myself. Like I'm definitely not free of like you know blocking people on Facebook and just getting people out of my position. But this is the thing. I want us to come together, okay? Because this is the single issue that I've seen more than anything else. Oh man, appreciate it, Mario. I appreciate it. Uh $5 super chat. Man, you must know it's my birthday tomorrow. That's what that is. I appreciate it. But no, but on the subject, the XJW community has really like been kind of ripped apart a little bit with this election stuff. And we kind of lost focus on our bigger goal and we really taken some hits, especially with our unity from this entire election season. So I would like to take this opportunity to try to reach out and fix any problems in the XJW community. First thing I want to say is that last year, this time, a little bit before my birthday, last year, I went to Kenosha and I met some amazing XJWs. There was an XJW meetup in Kenosha, Wisconsin, set up by my homegirl Rebecca and her mom and a lot of other XJWs were there. Allie at over at Allie Big Toe. Give her subscribe, go to her page, subscribe. She's really cool. And I just met all these great XJWs out there. And unfortunately, for no reason other than political views, some of those relationships that I really, really liked, I'm no longer involved with. Some of those people, they've blocked me. I don't think I've blocked any of them, but I've definitely been blocked by a couple of them. Um, and and I really wish it didn't happen. I felt like we were going to have a really good friendship going forward. The one thing we disagreed on was our political views. You know what I mean? That was it. Just that. And that was enough to like rip us apart from being friends. And it hurts. You know what I mean? Because you want to have a group of people who've been through what you've been through, who understand what you're going through, and you want to have them in your corner. You know what I mean? And you want to be able to lean on them on any days when you're weak or something like that. And I would like to be able to help them the same way I would expect them to help me during any weak times in my life. And this is all new people. I thought I had a whole new group of friends and understand me. They're not bad people at all. They just have their views and I have my views, and they're totally contrasted. But with that said, um, at the same time, I do 100% agree that everybody has their right to protect their peace. Meaning that if somebody is causing you unhappiness, if somebody is causing you stress or just unwanted attention or just doing too much, you have 100% the right to not have to deal with that. This is something that I want every XJW to know. Your attention given to somebody else is a privilege. You understand that? I know that they're like coming up in life, people were so eager and willing to cast you off to the side if you got disfellowshipped or anything like that. They were able to do it like that, drop of a hat. But you should know your presence in anybody's life is a privilege. And with all privileges, they can be taken. They can be given and they can be taken. If you're around people and they're not really appreciating the privilege of your company, really appreciating the privilege of having you there, it's okay to remove yourself from that situation. It's okay to do that. And the reason I've done that with certain individuals is several reasons. One is, for instance, I hate when people twist my words. Oh my God, I hate that. I'm really good at communicating what I'm thinking and what I feel. I'm very good at communicating that. Oh, hey, free soul rocker, or that fire soul rocker. I can't see. I think it's fire soul rocker. But I'm very, very good at communicating with other people. So for you to hear what I say and then take that and try to make it as if I'm saying something else, that's twisting my words, and it's extremely irritating to me. I do not like that. I won't cut you off for it, but I will be irritated. Next thing is assertions. I hate when people make assertions. Like if you give me a bunch of information and I look at the information and I don't come to the same conclusion that you came to when you viewed the information, that doesn't mean that I didn't look at the information. That just means that I don't agree with it the same way you do. That's it. So to say, oh, you don't do research, you don't look at anything, you don't read anything. Like, oh, really? Because I didn't come to the same conclusion, you're going to make the assertion that I haven't done any of the research, I haven't read or looked at anything. That's another pet peeve of mine. Another thing is, oh my God, I hate what's it called? Manufactured rage. Oh, I hate that. Because some people do that, and I've had this done to me. Like somebody's irritating you, they're getting on your nerves, but you don't really have a good reason to cut them off. So you find anything and then you act like you're super upset about it, and then boom, you cut them off. That has happened to me. I've done it to people too. Like if I'm dating a girl and And I'm like, I really want to break up with her, but she's been great. I just, don't like her no more. So instead of like just being a man and breaking up, I'm just all like, why are you wearing that blue hat today? Oh, you must really disrespect me. I'm sick of this. I'm out the door. Like, I've never done that, but I have been a jerk. And I was just kind of like, I don't really want to be a man and just tell you that I'm ready to break up. I'd rather just find another reason and just tuck tail and run. I've done that cowardly thing before. Still regret it to this day. Seriously. Like, oh my God, I hated it. But so just imagine how hurt and how irritating it is to have somebody, how hurtful and how irritating it is to have somebody do that to you. I shouldn't have done it. It's kind of like payback for me doing it in the first place. But at the same time, it's an extra thing that really irks me to death. You know what I mean? So anybody doing one of those things, I could probably still keep around. But if you do all of those things, oh, I will cut you off and I will block you. But seriously, like we've done enough cutting off, we've done enough blocking. And I think personally, we can come together, we can fix these problems. The election is over. I don't know if your candidate won or not, but the election's over. And from this point forward, this is a real opportunity to bury the hatchet and really move forward. So let me be the first to do this. I'm going to reach out and try to accept back anybody who I blocked or had a big problem with just because of political views. I'm going to try. Um, and I'm gonna see if we can maybe rekindle a friendship and just leave the politics out of it. Um, and while I will keep the politics out of our relationship, that won't mean that I will stop talking about politics. Like I'm going to talk about anything that I feel passionate about or have an opinion on, because unfortunately, I spent 28 years inside of a cult in which I could not do that. So now that I'm free, I will be using my voice and my platform from time to time to speak about things that concern me and and that my mind is on in general. You know what I mean? Now, I've heard the argument of, you shouldn't speak about politics, especially if you're an XJW activist, because newly awakened people coming in would hear your politics and possibly be influenced to follow or believe in what you believe in. Now, with that said, I simply say this: we're not in the business of shutting anybody up inside the XJW community. If you got something to say, I want you to scream it from the top of the highest mountain. If you feel a certain type of way about anything, I want you to be able to talk about it at any given time in your life. And with that said, I'm also not going to shut off any information. If I talk about politics and you agree with my politics, that's fine. If I talk about politics and you don't agree with my politics, that's fine also. And if there is a new person that gets influenced by what I say, just know there's other XJWs out there who's going to say something different. Like, we don't all have to agree, but we all should agree that we should all have the ability to speak our minds. We should all have the ability to say what is going on. And it should not end or destroy a friendship at the end of the day. We should be able to fix it. We should be able to come together and we should be able to talk to each other. We've all done things that we're not proud of. Um, I did too. And one of the things that I need to really keep in mind is how big my platform is. It's not the biggest in the world, but I do know that I have a lot of good people that are friends with me, that follow me on Facebook, and they're part of our group, Cult Jokes, ex Jehovah Witness Recovery via Humor, and and just everything. So when I speak and when I have an opinion about something, it draws a lot of attention. I should not ever like really be like talking about anybody specifically, because if I do that, it will open up the door for a lot of people to come and put their opinion on and then start to pile on after that. And that's something that I'm learning during this process. Like being an ex Jehovah Witness activist and having a decent sized platform, I really need to be more conscious of the things I do and I say. Now, with that said, I want to move forward and try to work and fix anything that may have gotten broken, and just try to get the community back good and strong. I know there's people who don't like the XJW community. There's some XJWs who feel like, it's bad. And I mean, what I've noticed is that basically it's as good as you want it to be. You know what I mean? Because there's bad apples everywhere. And if you're inside of an XJW community and you feel like everything is going bad and everything and everybody is upset and mad and blah, 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 if you feel that, then yeah, you should leave that community. I 100% agree you should leave. That's not my experience, but I do see from time to time certain individuals who are focused on drama, who are focused on keeping up like tensions and things like that, and they're not focused on the goal of actually bringing attention to Watchtower. You know what I mean? That I have a problem with. That I have a huge problem with, and I give any will not call anybody out or anything like that. But I will say that it's not helpful to the community. And I really, really, really want this community to work. I want it to work. I want everything to work out. I want everybody to be happy. And as far as it goes for me, my I like to bring happiness because it makes me happy. I'm selfish like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I really enjoy laughing. I enjoy making other people laugh, and I enjoy the opportunity of making other people laugh. It's fun to me. Like this, sitting down in front of a camera, talking to y'all and checking in on y'all, tell my best fart joke. See stuff like that. I love it. What's my best fart joke? It's kind of inappropriate, but no, I ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry for the tease, but it's off message. I'm trying to have a message right now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay on point. So okay, here we go. I just want people to do their best to maintain their happiness. Okay. And if I personally have done anything to damage that, or um have done anything that could, you know, be fixed, I would like to fix it. And moving forward, hopefully I can do those things. Now, with all that said, I guess now I could take on some comments. Let me see what you guys are saying now. I agree with you said. Thank you for taking a mature approach, moving from milk to meat. Although your comedy, some of the issues are serious, so it's important to know when to be funny and when not to. Yeah, I mean that's. I agree with you, but a lot of times my comedy is more or less it's more or less about making something that is a serious issue more palatable. Did I say that right? I don't know. Palatable. I'm trying to make it so whereas more people can hear it and they don't see it and they feel a certain type of way. Because I know me personally, when I see somebody and they're telling a gut wrenching story about what they went through, emotionally, it rips me up. It rips me up. And sometimes when I feel that pain, I turn away because I don't want to feel pain. But if I'm laughing, I can listen all day. And when it comes to Watchtower, what they do is they hide in the shadow, they operate in plain sight, and they do it because nobody is bringing attention to them. Now, if I could bring some hilarious attention to them, people will not only laugh, but I always try to put a message in with my comedy too. So, even though yes, the it's very serious, the subject is extremely serious. It's still important that you get it out there, you get your message out there, and hopefully it's in a way that people can accept it. And I try to make it, I feel like with comedy, that's the most acceptable thing on the planet. I've seen mountains get moved via comedy, you know? So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Let me see what else. I see what you be trying to do via your comedy. That's right. That's right. Jay, what up? Sergio, what's poppin'? How you feeling, bro? Man, that's a nice profile picture. Cat, what's going on? Tomato Bagel, what's up, baby boy? How you feel? I don't even know if you're a boy. Your name is Tomato Bagel. You could be anything. Hey Jay, just found your channel recently and I'm enjoying your content. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're coming here. Yes. I'm happy to see you, bro. I really am. I don't know if you're a bro. What's your name? All right, you have one of those weird names. It's not like a real actual name, but I appreciate the love and you're awesome. What else? Because I've been missing all these great comments. You guys been talking for a while. Oh, I got $5 from Liska Fox. I'm saying that wrong, but Liska, or Liska Fox. I appreciate the $5 super chat. You know it's my birthday tomorrow. That's why. Is that why I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. What up, Jay? Love you, man. Patrick Owens, man. I love you too, baby boy. Absolutely. Making fun of Watchtower, in my opinion, one of the best ways to fight the influence. Exactly. Absolutely. 100%. I agree with you. Like I can't I literally can't think of anything better than making fun of that organization as far as something that will bring the most attention to them, because as horrible as they are, as terrible and vicious as they are also hilarious when you think about it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's like Ebola, you know? Like Ebola is probably the worst disease in the world, but it's a disease where you poop yourself to death. It's bad. I mean, can you imagine being like in heaven? You're like, oh, how did you die? I, I shitted myself to death. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's that, you know? It's a horrible, horrible religion. But you got people like Tony Morris, who's ridiculous. You got the entire like governing body themselves, their weird rules and regulations, the corny elders and the corny brothers and ministerial servants and all these other weirdos up there. It's funny. And I like to make fun of it. And I believe that's exactly what we need in order to, really bring attention to them. And that's all I really want to do. I just want people to understand and know about the organization. All right. What else y'all seeing? Is this one of the first live videos? Oh man, you are late. Nah, this is like my 12th live video. It's a live one from this angle. I don't think I've ever done that before. My dad denied being a ministerial servant despite hours devoted to the kingdom hall and service due to wearing a Marvin the Martian tie. He eventually made it. He had to stop wearing the tie though. You see that? The level of control of the Watchtower is amazing. They just want to be able to, at the end of the day, have power over a lot of people and have money. more than anything else because I've seen them fight a lot of things. One thing that I've always seen them fight the hardest for is the right for their members to die and money. Those are the things I've seen them fight the hardest for. Weird, right? Why would you fight so hard for your members? Oh, and I'm sorry, one more thing. Huge. They also fight for the right to protect, or better yet, not have to report predators, child predators, to the authorities. They fought for that very, very, very hardly. And they fought for other things. It's crazy. The right for their like people to die via the blood transfusion, they fought for that very hard. Like, I mean, they moved heaven and earth and they won. I know. And they fight to keep their money. They have all these like different things going on around the globe. It ain't just like one spot, it's the entire earth. And they battle, they claw and fight for the ability to keep their money. Can you believe that? Like that's incredible to me. That's crazy. Hey Jay, what's up, man? Love from the whole association of brothers in Zimbabwe. You hilarious, my guy. Keep it up. All right. All right. Zimbabwe in the house without a doubt. I'm the rapper with clout other rappers yap about. I love Zimbabwe, man. I would love to get out there. I want to go out there so bad. You don't even understand. I just want to get back to the motherland for a month, just be out in Africa for a month. Of course, like safely. I wouldn't want to be around no lions or no kangaroos or nothing. Do they got kangaroos in Africa? They probably do. Yeah, they probably got some kangaroos. They ain't in just Australia. I'm sure they could swim. Um, what else we got? Sometimes I imagine the reaction of those hardcore Jehovah Witnesses when the governing body jumps ship. Well, I mean, I kind of excuse me. I This is what I feel the governing body is going to do. Now, I said this before. I believe they're going to use the Great Tribulation card to, yeah, jump ship. That's exactly what I think they're going to do. I think they're going to say, hey, yeah, so the Great Tribulation is starting. And so, you can't be talking to us no more. Y'all going to have to figure out how y'all going to get to safety on your own because, the government is after us and they're going to run off into the sunset. That's exactly what they gonna do. Like I can see it. Like it's perfect. They already got them set up. Because all the Jehovah's Witnesses is gonna do, the faithful ones is gonna be like, yup, you right. You told us this is gonna happen. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. Tony, you going over there? I'm probably gonna be able to find you because you like them liquor stores, and they're gonna be easy to find you. But Sam Heard and the face let, like Sam had the face let, I don't know what we're gonna do about y'all. Like you can change your face up every time. Ain't nobody gonna recognize you, and you probably be all right. Heather Rents, what's up? How you feeling, girl? Was anyone else stopped from listening to gospel inspired music as a child? I asked what was wrong with songs. They weren't speaking about anything wrong, doctrines. Any wrong doctrines? I know that, man. Never got a good response. Well, they were speaking the wrong doctrines because the God they were singing to and talking about wasn't Jehovah. And if you're not serving Jehovah, you can't donate to the organization. This is the thing, and I always found this funny because they always say, people aren't living up to their high Christian standards and whatnot. Even Christians wasn't living up to their high Christian standards. It was basically a cult. If you were not a member of said cult, I don't care how much you love Jesus or if you believe in Jehovah. Believing in Jehovah and Jesus and worshiping Jehovah and Jesus was not the goal of the cult. Never was, still ain't. Because there are people out there who are very religious, who love their God and Jesus very, very much. But you know what? Jehovah's Witnesses still can't hang with them. Because they're not Jehovah's Witnesses. That's it. It's a cult. It's a cult. That's all you can say about it. And the moment that worshiping God is no longer the driving force behind the organization, you probably shouldn't be in that organization anymore. And I'll say this again because people are like, "Whoa, that's a lie, Jay. Why would you say that? Their goal is to serve Jehovah." Really? How about this? First, let's get God's name right. It's Yahweh. It was never Jehovah. So let's just mark that off first. You got the name wrong. And then we move on to the next thing. If I wanted to serve Jehovah and Jesus, but I didn't want to do it as a Jehovah Witness, I still wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do it as a Jehovah Witness. Could I do that, or would I lose all my family and friends because I'm baptized inside of that organization? Because is Jehovah and the organization the same thing, or are they two different things? Because I thought they were two different things. And if you can serve the organization, you probably shouldn't because you're supposed to be serving Jehovah. And if you can serve Jehovah, then why are the rules of the organization applying to you? This is the thing. They need to answer that question. Is it Jehovah's organization or is it Jehovah himself? Because if it's his organization, then technically, unless he says it in the Bible, you don't have to follow an organization that's coming up with rules on the fly. Hey, Jehovah said to do this. Really? I didn't. Where's that scripture at? Where's the don't wear tight pants scripture? I'm looking for that one. Oh, Latoya Glover, you from Chicago? Oh, we got Chicago in the house without a doubt. I'm the rapper with. I rapped this already. Hey, what's up, man? We gotta have a Chicago meetup. How many people from Chicago on the chat right now? Let me know. People from my congregation held an intervention for me and my 13-year-old JW gal pal for flirting. We got an answering privilege taken away. We got our answering privileges taken away for flirting, like something that kids do. I did more than that. At 13, boy, I was tripping. I got baptized at 12. But I mean, I wasn't, banging at 13. You know what? I'm not going to answer that question. I don't remember. If Jehovah said do this and the governing body said do this, then they would do that the governing body say do. Agreed. Yep. That's exactly what I believe they would do. I'm in Belmont, Cragen neighborhood. Oh yeah, I remember talking to you before. That's I have a property over there. That's is not far from the neighborhood. So yeah, man, we gotta have a Chicago ExJW meetup. I need to be more people though. It gotta be like at least 20 to make it relevant. And it has to be after the coronavirus is all out of the system because that sucks. I lost an entire summer. I haven't performed my freaking comedy show and it's irking me. Oh, I'm gonna start a Patreon though. Hey, everybody that's on here, are you all following my second channel? Let me know in the comment section if you're following my second channel because yeah, I need people to be checking out my second channel. Why aren't you guys following my second channel? Are you on my second channel? I didn't know you had one. You know what? I'm sick and tired of y'all not knowing that I do things outside of I can't remember the name of it. Yes, I can. Hold on. YouTube.com/Jay's Comedy Corner. All right, I'm gonna put it through. Boom, it's in the comment section now. I want to see if you guys can you click that? I don't know if you can click it, but if you can, I don't advertise it. You're right. That's my bad. I'm terrible at this YouTube thing. I'm just gonna put it out there. I am not good at it. I need a manager. That's what I need. I need somebody who's like, you know what, Jay, you should probably do this. That would be smart. Oh, Bugs Life. Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Man, good looking out, bro. I'm gonna really start to like try to do more and be out more and really, oh man, all y'all subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now on that channel, that's my comedy channel. Like I'm gonna actually go for comedy. Like I'm gonna actually try to be funny. This is my channel where I do most of my XJW activism or all of my XJW activism. And on that channel, I'm gonna try to just be funny and really do what I'm passionate about, which is making people laugh and stuff like that. But let me know y'all experiences as far as like this whole crazy election stuff. Nah, Chicago is a violent city sometimes. It's violent, and I'm sorry, I just did like a really weird like pivot while I was talking. Somebody they asked me in the comment section, was Chicago a violent city? And I'm answering yes. Chicago is a violent city, depending on where you're at. Like on the south side, yeah, it's violent out there, and it's dangerous, and uh, it's getting better though. Like we really as a people in Chicago really need to figure out what we want to do and address the real problems here, which is lack of money and lack of the ability to get money. Because when you do that, when you have a group of people who are poor and who are in poverty, they get used to being poor and they get used to poverty. And what do people without money and access to wealth and other things to bring money, they do crime. And the thing is that if this goes on for a sustained amount of time, like people don't even feel bad about committing crimes no more. You know what I mean? Like people have been poor in Chicago for so long. I mean, this is my people. We've been in Chicago and we've suffered at the hands of the millionaires and billionaires, and we get to watch them live these great, amazing lives from money that's been handed down to them after generation. And a lot of people who are poor have to do whatever they have to do to get money because you're going to be hungry. I don't care what your bank account looks like. You're going to need to eat. And a lot of people are willing to commit crimes to make that happen. And if your granddaddy committed crimes and your daddy committed crimes, chances are you're going to commit crimes. And the funny thing is when everybody's doing it, or if it's a lot of people doing it, it's not even looked at as a bad thing anymore. It's almost something to be proud of. And that's the part that I'm like, yo, when are we going to fix that situation? That's what we need to look into. Because we got to really get back to the moments whereas we had morals and we were willing to do the right thing because it was the right thing. You know what I mean? And those are the problems we got to fix. Those are the problems that fix all the other problems. You know what I mean? And we need to address them. We need to. I don't know how. I don't know where to even start because I know if I start talking about this to some people, they'll just cut me off. But more than anything else, if I'm being honest, there are parts of Chicago that is violent, but chances are, if you're not from Chicago, you're safe. It's the people that's living in Chicago who are the most susceptible to getting in trouble because if you're from the wrong block or you run with the wrong crew or you answer the question the wrong way, things can happen to you. But more than anything, this is a beautiful city. Don't get me wrong. Where I live on the north side. I lived in the south side for years, and yeah, I'm okay. A lot of some of my friends died, but I'm okay. I got a ton of friends that are okay, but unfortunately, the streets is bad. But that's not in just Chicago. That's everywhere. Chicago. I don't know what happened in the last 10 years, but I think it's the internet, to be honest. Like the ability to see somebody that's an enemy and to know exactly where they're at via the internet, to see who's around them via the internet, to use somebody else's live stream to see exactly where your enemy is at. I think that's probably why the violence exploded. That's why you catch so many like live videos of people getting shot in Chicago, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad and it's depressing, but it's a real thing that's happening, and it needs to be addressed. So that's how I feel about that. I grew up on the South Side. Which what part of the South Side? I grew up in Inglewood, 63rd. Well, I went to Chicago. People were rude as fuck. I don't know why. Yeah, we got a couple rude people out here. That is a fact and a half. There's amazingly rude people out here. But I mean, once again, it depends on the people. Because funny thing, while it may be kind of dangerous on the South Side, certain places, the people aren't that rude. Well, from where I'm from, I remember people, please, thank you, holding the doors, being nice and supportive of each other and stuff like that. Now, you get your butt whooped if you disrespect somebody. Maybe that's probably why they were so nice to each other, because nobody would just want to get beat up. But yeah, man, it's 80th in Tallman. Okay, you close to them nines over off 79th. You know, it's crazy on 79th, boy. But I was on the east side on 79th, like 79th and Jeffrey. I lived over there for a couple years. It was them east side boys. It's crazy too. But it was cool. I like living by the lake. That was fun. So you got money. It's quite helpful. Money is always helpful. Every single time, dude. Chances are, whenever there's a problem, it's something about money. Jay, let's talk about what's going on. Yeah, let's talk about what's going on. Voting and ExJW. Yeah. So, um, yeah, let's talk about the election some. Y'all want to talk about the election? Do y'all? I don't want to. I don't want to start nothing. I don't want it to be a big like battle in the comment section. I don't want nobody cheering or relishing or really being like, overly happy or overly sad. I just want to talk about people coming together. You know what I mean? The election is over now. It's over. The votes are being counted now. It looks like Biden's going to win. And at this point now, let's just fix what's broken. And there's a lot. There's a lot of people, a lot of raw emotions, a lot of people just that's been cut off and just basically thrown to the wind, I would like to fix whatever I can. It's not much I can do personally, but what I can do, I'm willing to do. And that's the goal. That's what I want to do. So if y'all could help me with that, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely, man. But don't get me wrong. I'm very, very into protecting your peace. I'm very, very much for that. If you feel like somebody is a threat or is a continued uh, peace destroyer, they need to be cut out of your life. They need to be. I'm sorry. Even if it's just temporary and you can come back after your peace have been re-strengthened. But I don't know if I would keep coming back to anything that would cause me continued anger. You know what I mean? So protect your peace. Oh, we got some comments about the vote. Let's go. I voted for the first time in 2016 and experienced a lot of anxiety, even though I had been out for years. Anyone else experienced that? I did. Not in 2016. My first time voting was in 08, I want to say. Yeah, for Obama. When that was my first time voting. And it was funny. When we voted for Obama, we went to Grant Park in Chicago. So, we had to go to Grant Park. It was so many people there. So many famous people, so many young people, so many excited people, and we sat there and we watched the entire election, which is crazy to me because I the how long the election is taking now, how long the election took last time, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine like going through that again. You know what I mean? Like going through what we went through right what we're going through right now back when we were at the rally. We were able to go to the rally, watch the entire election, and then that night, boom, we saw he won the election. And everybody erupted. It was crazy. I got the video somewhere. I gotta find it. But yeah, that was the first time I voted. And yeah, I felt a little anxious. I felt a little like, oh man, this guy gonna destroy me type energy. But I was also proud. I was really proud of what we were able to accomplish there. But yeah, I feel you though on the anxiety. I voted. I just wish it was over. Yeah, it's almost over. We're getting there. I'm being sarcastic about neutrality. I don't get to vote because Jehovah's Kingdom is my government. Mario, right? That's what they've been saying for years. Jay, the real estate mogul. Ah, I wouldn't call her a real estate mogul. I was Jay, the opportunist. Like, and Jay, the husband of a really smart wife. Like, I'll say that. I help her get it cracking though. I didn't know you had a second channel, Jay. Yes, yeah. See, I keep forgetting to promote. I have a second channel on YouTube, youtube.com/or Jay's Comedy Corner. That's my second channel. And everybody on here, all 40 of you, go subscribe. Please, 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 please. I know it's 40 y'all. I can see it. I have the counter on here. So I should have 40 new subscribers if you're not already subscribed. So I'll put it in the comment section again so you guys can go get it. Let me see. YouTubular.comular/J hold on. Comedy Corner. Boom. All right. Back in the comment section. Go follow my second page. Wait, you're on YouTube. You can't follow. You gotta subscribe. Subscribe to my second page. But yeah, what else y'all talking about? I'm from Cali, so my vote felt useless. No, 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 no. Let's not do that. Your vote, I don't care who you vote for. I don't care why you vote. You need to vote. And don't think for a second that it's useless. Don't do that. Don't even put it out there because your vote is very, very, very important. People died, literally, for the ability for other people to vote. People straight up right now, if you go to jail right now and you get a felony, the first thing they take from you is your ability to vote. The first thing they take from you. Like if you go to jail, you get a felony, you just lost your ability to vote that quick and your ability to own a weapon. So you lose the ability to protect yourself and to be represented in politics by your government the moment you catch a felony. So just know they don't do stuff like that for nothing. They don't suppress the vote for nothing. Like they don't gerrymander states for nothing. Like the vote is important. It's very, very important. Always vote, no matter where you're at. Yes, Brazen already subbed. That's what I'm talking about, man. Toy J, are you sub, Toy J? I left Tasha K live for Jay. Tasha K, she's live right now. I gotta find out who Tasha K is. She sounds like she's dope. She throw live videos just like I do, huh? Oh shit, I got that mindset in 20. Wish I got out of that mindset in 20. I just say vote for the left. It's a good vote against religion. Good for us. We have a country that determines an entire state. Fun times. Determine our entire state. 2008, I didn't feel like I'm black. Didn't feel like I'm black. Well, sorry about that. Hello from Australia. Oi, from down under. Leah giggles. What's up? Shout out to Australia. I want to go to Australia, yet another country, and they definitely have kangaroos there. You know what else they have? Dingoes. I don't even know what a dingo is. I think it's like a dog, but it bites way quicker. Anyway, um, but yeah, I have been feeling very exhausted since this election ended, and now I'm ready. I think to start building friendships back, hopefully, and I don't know how I'm gonna reach out to everybody because, especially the people who block me. I have a big mouth, and I'm kind of a dick when it comes to like my political views, and I'm working on it, but I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really trying to build myself up, but I have problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, online, when it comes to my political beliefs, sometimes I am a dick. I'm willing to admit that. I'm sorry about that. I feel you. I feel for you all over there in the USA. Crazy. Yeah. It's rough times, but it's getting better. It's getting a lot better. Personally, I just think once the dust is settled, we're going to start fixing things, and we're going to start fixing and building relationships, and I'm excited about that. I really am. I really am, because one thing that I really dislike more than anything else is a people who are freed from one thing that's took a lot of time away from them, a lot of energy, a lot of good from them, and experiences, all the type of stuff, to leave and finally get free and have the opportunity to make friends with fellow alumni and build something together, to only just be ripped apart or just have their unity crumbled for something that, in the long run, it's not really worth it. Like, come on, man. Politicians come and go. Politicians come and go. The longest a person can be president is 8 years. Somebody could be your friend for the rest of your life. So the politics is, eh, I'm not going to pretend like it's not a very touchy subject. It is. Um, but at the end of the day, let's try to fix anything that's broken. I always say this, and I'm going to continue to say this. Life is short, but life is even short when you're an XJW. Let's try to fix, build, and mend relationships, and let's move forward, you know? And I think we should probably end the video there. What y'all think? I know y'all tired of looking at my old ugly mug. How you like my new setup, though? Look, I got lights. Look at that. Lights. I got lights. That's lights. and I got my mic. Now, I bought the wrong arm. So the arm is too weak and the mic is too heavy. So the mic always pulls it down. It should be up here, but this big fat mic is too big and fat. And it brings it down. But I always just want to just leave y'all off with a good message. Always remember, take care of yourself physically, financially, emotionally. Protect your peace. Become financially literate. Money usually fixes a lot of problems. So if you have the opportunity to make money, take it. If you have the opportunity to invest and really, make a something for you to leave your kids, this is something you have to do. Hey, I ain't sucking no mic. I ain't sucked on anybody's mic. That is fake news. I know. I'm trying to leave y'all on a good message, and somebody accused me of sucking mics. I know, y'all kidding. I know you kidding. I'm kidding too. I can't resist certain jokes. I just can't. But you said slacking. Let me see. Jay slacking on running the mic. Oh, my bad. You did say slacking. I only caught it out my peripheral. I thought it said sucking. I was like, what? Somebody said, okay. Anyway, don't get distracted by my ADHD. Okay, that's me. Be smart. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Once again, protect your peace. This is a time in your life, if you're newly out of the cult, to be selfish because you got to be in order to get to where you want to be. You have to fix yourself. You have to fix yourself. Do that. And don't let anybody make you feel bad about focusing on what brings you happiness and what brings you enjoyment, because the more happy you are and the more joy you have inside yourself, the more you can bring joy to other people. You know, this is a hard lesson I had to learn. I thought, hey, I could just fake being happy and bring joy to everybody. You can't do that. You have to actually be happy, you know, because while you're out there faking your happiness, you're going to end up one day just like blowing up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to really just like have all that stuff that you push down. It's going to just come out. It might come out at a weird time, like when you're at like, I don't know, Great America, and the funnel cake person like try to charge you too much money for your funnel cake and you punch them in the face, and nobody's going to say, wow. I mean, everybody's going to say, wow, I didn't see that coming. You really overreacted there. And it's going to be your fault. Work on yourself. Actually do things that make you happy. Actually do things that bring you happiness, you know, and reach out and talk to people if you need to, you know, and I don't know. I try to help as many people as I can. I hope I can be helpful to y'all, and I want y'all to continue to be helpful to me. Anyway, go. I hope that y'all are having a great Friday night. I hope that any relationships that you have had problems with, let's try to fix them. Let's try to move past this. If you need to leave politics out for your relationship to work, do that. It might be worth it. It's your boy Jay the Comedian. I hope y'all having a great night. I'm having a great night. Holla at your guala. Deuces.